this event is not going to be as good as usual, so be warned. However, you can grab a lot of things for free. That's the good news. Of this mysterious treasure trove, that's the event name. And you need treasure hunt tokens to be able to go on treasure hunt. This has nothing to do with massive treasure hunt. The naming is weird. The naming is also bad, but at the same time, it's something that we have to do. I remember this event from last summer. It was horrible in a sense that you had to click a lot. One thing that is very, very important, that you will need to slow down the speed to 1x. So right now it's 5x, so slow it down to 1x if you don't want it to glitch out. That's important. By the way, this is the test server. I had to record this earlier because I don't have time at the time of the event to record on Monday. Now, I'll show you the mechanics, and then we'll see the numbers, why they are so bad. So the situation is that you need to get treasure. We have no idea how many treasure you can dig, because it depends on luck, basically. And every single time you use up a currency like this one, this book, then basically you get 15 attempts, and then every other attempt afterwards is gonna cost you 1 diamond. So it's really hard to calculate the value of the event, and you have to click a lot. That's why this is one reason why this is a horrible event. And the other reason is the conversion ratio, the values. We will talk about this quite soon, that these are horrible conversion ratios. Anyway, let's get started. You see that when you click, one of two things can happen. One is that you replace the tile with a glass, and then you can see if there is something behind it or not. A treasure can be placed on 1, 2, or 4 tiles in total. This is a 4 tile set, it seems. And if it's a glass, in that case you have to click once more so that your mouse or your fingers are gonna be even more activated. You see, now this is not advised to get the second click straight away, because you might want to use the 15 attempts to figure out where the rest of the treasure are. So for example, I won't even care about these 3. I know that I have to come back, and I usually do this. And when there is an explosion like this, sometimes it glitches out and then you don't see anything. That's why slow down the speed to 1x. So for example here, this is the other problem. You see now it's become a glass. The glass, there is nothing behind the glass, it's empty. However, it doesn't look like a glass, so you can make a mistake. It's really hard to see what is going on. This is the second treasure. It's also a 4 set. And now there is no glass. This is just looking behind what is going on. And I'm doing my best to figure out what is going on. This is an unlucky type of situation in a sense that I think we're gonna have 4 times 4 sets. But yeah, 4 times 4 sets, exactly. It's unlucky in a sense that you won't see me hunt like 2 sets or 1 sets. 1 sets are really uncomfortable because they can be anywhere. A 1 set gives you 50, a 2 set gives you, I don't know what, let's see. A 4 set gave us 15 or 10, we will see, but there is a 2 set, and there is also 1 set that costs different. So this time we have 4 sets, and now we have to purchase more attempts. And how do we purchase? With 1 diamond per click? This is horrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the absolute minimum, but possibly we'll need to purchase more. Add, and by the way, your purchases are lost in the next map. You cannot carry them over, so you need to be frugal in one sense, but then when you have the glass box, and in that case it's another problem that you won't be able to continue. Now this was it, and we got the 4 treasure and end game. I don't know why. Maybe this is a test server problem, maybe it's not realistic, but that's how it works. And now we got what, 30 per 4 sets. So it's important to note that for 4 sets you get 30 shadow diamonds, and 4 times 4 gives you 120 shadow diamonds in total. This is something for free. Okay, let's see how you can get this currency. There are quite a lot of missions, and this is the other thing, that you have to do a hell lot of things every single day, it seems. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in total. So 9 missions. It looks like free to play friendly, not test server friendly, but free to play friendly, because I won't be able to do 12 wins in the campaign on the test server. There are serious players in there. So purchase energy. Let's see. I cannot even purchase energy because I have like 1,000 something. I can spend spell scrolls, for instance. Let's see. Okay. Then let me spend spell scrolls. Adjutant. One day I'll do a comparison of all these heroes as well, by the way, that you can see up there. I haven't activated them. Now, let's see, 150. So we're gonna get another book. And in this book, we will see what's going on. This is the second attempt, once again 15. This is a 2 set. That's easy. That's a 4 set. And that's where the difficulty starts, because there may be a 1 set somewhere over there. And I have no idea where. That's really difficult to find as well. But at least you will see everything. Purchase more items. Sometimes I just go nuts and purchase a bit more than what is necessary. Other times I don't. Okay, this is the 4 set. Because with the 2 set and the 4 set, we're gonna have more. We're gonna have a 1 set somewhere. So this is not all. We're gonna have to find the 1 set. And that's difficult because absolute worst case, you'll have to purchase like 1 every single time, because absolute worst case, you know, you will just find the 1 set without a glass. So sometimes you tend to overspend for convenience reasons. That's why many people hate this event. And imagine doing this like 10 times per day, or 9 times per day. Oh, it's actually a 2 set, okay. I didn't know that. Now we got it. 50, 30, 30. This time the mechanic got activated properly. Okay, so the end mechanic previously in the previous one, the end mechanic didn't get activated. So a 2 set gives us 50 and not 30. 2 set gives us 50 shadow diamonds. So sometimes you have 2 times 2 plus 1 times 4, which gives us 130. You have different types of constellations. This is one of the constellations. There are many others as well. Oops, don't close. So let's see, can I get a third one? Because I haven't shown you the 1 set. 1 set, maybe with the 150 talent potions, that may work. Oops, the Commander's Champions. I will investigate some of those, what to do with them. I haven't activated them either. Now, talent. 150, right? So I'll give up whatever. Good. Then that's done. And we can do a third one. Usually I start with these. And then you can see what is going on. Unfortunately, this is a 4er set. But I think there is gonna be a 1er set this time. Or a 2 set, I don't know, but possibly a 1 set. Once again, purchase more items, I will just do 10. Not because it makes sense, 10 is definitely too much. Unfortunately, this is like a 4-2-2. Anyway. There is another one. Okay, that's a 2er set. So sometimes you get even 160. So 2 times 2, 2 times 4. 2 times 4, it's 160. Why is this important? Because you get 9 a day, worth in average, I don't know how much. I will calculate with 140 in average. This means in turn that 9 times 140 is what you get for free per day for 5 days. 9 times 140, 1260 currency. Per day. So this is what you can calculate with, and it's 6,300 shadow diamonds in total. This is for free, so you don't need to do anything with it. You don't need to consider spending. The conversion ratio is 900 diamonds for 1000 shadow diamonds. This implies, and you can get like 20, and it's a bad conversion ratio. This implies that you need to multiply these values by 1.1, which means that it's like more than 12,000 diamonds for one component like this, 5,555 for this, and so on. So you got the idea. These are all bad deals, except for the red emblem. Red emblem is what I'm gonna pick primarily. Now let's see the event itself. So the event, no, don't show this one. This one. The event itself lasts, so this is a Friday, like 28th server time. Card store between Monday and Friday. Okay, so 5 days in total. So 5 days, that's why you have the 6,000 currency, and this, in the offer you don't have any 1 diamond thing, anything, just this. That's all. And let's see, you have 9 of these missions per day that you complete, and then you do this clicking like 9 times a day. Unfortunately, you're gonna spend a couple of diamonds, but these are like just change. So it's not, if you spend like 10 diamonds, 15 diamonds, whatever, it won't matter. It won't matter like that significantly. Obviously I still minimize the diamond spend. So you can expect to spend approximately like 100 diamonds throughout the day. 100 extra diamonds, which is not good, not bad. It is what it is. And then let's see the store itself. It may change because this is test server, is subject to change. Okay, so these are the items that you can see. I hope they improve. If they do, then you can be happy. So I mean, there are some changes here, like a universal hero token, these things for the leftover, and for the default, so by default you grab the red Holy Emblem. That's quite straightforward, and other than that everything is bad. So let's see, I've selected a couple of items that I've checked out. It's not even worth calculating the markup because there is no discount. So red emblem makes sense. Prestigious artifact, that's the real price in diamonds. Union tarot, this is okay. I mean, due to scarcity. Type selection, this is not okay, but not bad. Divine Herald finds 10. With respect to this normal price, this is what you pay, approximately 50% markup. The only reason why you would do this is if you started a new server, last week you picked up 4 Divine Herald chests, and today you want to pay a premium so that you have a Divine Herald on week 1 or week 2. That's the only reason. And you can afford it with diamonds, because then you crush your new server. That's all. Whether you want to do it, whether or not, that's another question. You could pick 4 like last week, and you pick another 4 this week, and that's it. So in that case, 6,600. So no, how much is it? Like 13,000 diamonds approximately for 4. And by the way, you just get the first 5 DH units. So the Battle Angel and these. So Champion, it's also markup. Commander is the best deal out of all, but it also has like a 30% markup approximately. So you pay 30% more than with Covenants. So if you're a low spender, a no spender, then you might as well just wait for the Covenants. And then Red Holy Emblem, that's obvious. Everything else, if you badly need it, get it. If not, in that case, don't. And there is absolutely nothing that has like a really good price. Treasure Hunt Permit 2000 per times 10, like 200 per unit. Divination Voucher 167 per unit. Like what is this? 111 per unit. you can get significantly better deals elsewhere. That's a diamond thing basically. So I advise against investing diamonds into this event because of obvious reasons, unless you have a very strong reason to do so. But if you have a very strong reason, in that case you override my analysis anyway, because you know what you're doing and why. And that's basically the analysis. Let me know what kind of content you would like to see in the comments, because now I have a couple of options in the future to show. One example is these heroes. Oh, Septiana is not activated. Okay, anyway, so these heroes here, and other heroes too. Units, all commanders, all champions, all divine heralds are available. I mean, I've spent 50 million, what is it? No, half a million diamonds already on them. Another, I still have 9.5 left, and I can ask for a top up at any time. So that's it. I can also do Yorogumo, I can also do other, yeah, Yorogumo, I just activated it, whether it makes sense. Let me know what you would like to see, like in action, what kind of tests, because I would like to make this game more of a glass box and not a black box in terms of knowing exactly what happens during a battle. And basically that's it. This is the event. Good luck playing it, good luck collecting the resources. One last thing is that if you have, let's say, 6,300 shadow diamonds, in that case what you're gonna do is Red Holy Emblem times 2, it's 2,400, and you have 3,900 left over. Maybe you spend a bit of diamonds to get the Union Tarot, and that's it for 1,100 shadow diamonds. Or if you're lucky, you get just one purchase, and that's it. And then scarcity wise you did a good job, and that's it. If I figure out that there is gonna be some other consideration for the seduction, I will let you know in another video.